What's going on, YouTube world? This is your guy, Sealz the man. Thank you for coming back. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for supporting me. I can't say enough about that, all right? But let's get to it. The thing I'm going to talk about tonight is the feelings men get when they get a good woman. This is how we think, man. You know I'm all about understanding the mind of men because I made this channel to put my two nieces on game to understand men. So they're not as confused as we were when we were growing up, trying to figure life out, trying to figure people out. I'm going to give them a head start. So this is what this channel is about if you didn't know. And if you aren't subscribed, what are you waiting on? Subscribe. All right? Follow me, Sealz the man, on all things. You're going to like me. All right? Let's get to it. The first feeling that we feel when we finally get a good woman is we get butterflies. You know what, man? We're men, right? We're men. We don't get butterflies. We need something more masculine, right? We get hawks. We get hawks in our stomach. All right? That sounds a little more appropriate for us. For me, probably, most of all. We get these feelings just like y'all get feelings. Women, y'all get butterflies. We get hawks as I describe it. It's a different feeling. It's a vibe. Now, I don't know how butterflies affect women, but I'm gonna describe how butterflies, hawks affect us. When we finally get a good woman, it's this rush of energy. It's warm. It gets our mind tingling with thoughts. We automatically start thinking of the possibilities of us. I start having visions of us. Scenarios start to accumulate. And it doesn't just happen in that moment that I get these butterflies, these hawks. It happens every day. It happens every moment. I get these scenarios in my head like, wow, we could be doing this, we could be doing that. I wonder what we'll be from this time forward. Like, it's just what happens with us. We also have this energy in us that starts to convert to action. We have this feeling that starts to turn into the physical. Now that I have these hawks in my stomach, now I want to do things for you because I truly like you. Like, I really like you. You're a great woman. You're something I've never felt before. So now I need to show you how much I appreciate you and why you should stay here. It's nice to be here. It's a good place here. All right. So now I'm asking you, hey, let's go out on a date. Now I'm asking you for your time. Now I'm trying to be in your essence. I'm trying to be in your presence. I am making the actions. I am making the motivation to get closer to you. Always, right? Because I've never felt this before. I need more of this. I need more of you. That is a feeling, one feeling that men get when they finally get a great woman. Now, the next feeling that we get is that y'all make us feel enriched, and now we feel better. Y'all make us feel elevated. Now we feel like the person we were yesterday, the person we were last month, the person we were before we met, before I met you, great woman, is totally gone. That person is gone in the wind because now you have made me a better man. Because you have had conversations with me. You have inspired me. You have shown me ways that I've never experienced or been or heard before. You have told me things that I never knew were possible. You told me things about myself that I didn't know possible. These are things that good women do. These are things that great women do. And when men get these things, these unprecedented things, we love it, especially men who never been through this before. What's not talked about a lot when it comes to men is our failures in relationships. And that does not mean that they were all our fault. A lot of us have been with bad women, straight up. Let's be honest. A lot of us have been with bad women. A lot of us have been with brats that only wanted one thing out of us and not us. A lot of men have issues with women, period, because how they were raised. Maybe they were abused by women in their family and now they have this seeded hate for women. So a lot of men have been in horrible situations with women, and it's not talked about enough. But now the sun is out. It is shining on me. The clouds have dispersed and separated because I have met you. I have met this great woman. What an amazing feeling. To be with a great woman is to be greater. To be with an amazing woman is to feel amazing. You start to take on the traits of a good woman as a man. And that is honorable. That is amazing. That is what we look for. And that is exactly what we need. That's real love. All right. So that's another feeling that men feel when they meet an amazing woman. The next thing that men feel, a feeling that men get when they meet a great woman, is relief. Wow. This woman, this great woman, this amazing woman likes me. This woman wants to be with me. Me? That's relief. Because a lot of men feel that they are undeserving of great women. So when he finally gets this, it almost seems surreal. It almost seems like it's not supposed to be happening. Like it's almost too good to be true. Like this woman, this amazing woman wants me? The broken man, or the faulted man, or the man who is unsure of his possibilities or unsure of himself, the man who is trying to make things work, the man who's trying to become the best version of himself. You want me? I am unfinished. But little does he know, a good woman will make him whole. And I know that personally. I can't imagine life without a good woman. That is what we all want, right? You want a good man, I want a good woman. We just want good people in our lives. We want to be whole. Now, I'm not saying another person, or you have to depend on another person to make you whole. I'm not saying that at all. Because I got God. I'm going to always be good. But here on earth, it is amazing to have a partner like you, a human like you, a counterpart that you can share this humanly life with here on earth while we possibly can. That is amazing. You can't beat that. Money can't buy you that. You having a great job or great career can't give you that feeling. But when we find a great woman, relief. It's possible. The next feeling that we get is that we get a new appreciation of life. Specifically, we get more optimistic about life. And we also get more optimistic about love. Now, as you know, a lot of men struggle with that one latter L word, which is love. A lot of men struggle with expressing it. They struggle with accepting it. And I know, because I was that guy. And it took me a lot. It took me a long time for me to get to this point where I am now, to be able to even talk about it, to be able to even talk about how it feels. This would have been embarrassing years ago. But now I'm at a point in my life where I'm good. I'm great. So let's talk about it. A lot of men grew up in a family that did not show love, that did not express love, that did not give love, and probably did the opposite. A lot of men went through abuse growing up. A lot of men been through the streets. So if they found love in the streets, which is truly not love. So now our visions, their visions of love is skewed. But when we find a great woman who is love, who embodies love, and they show us that love, and we feel this warm vibration that we've never felt before, that is a game changer. That is life changing for a man who never tasted love before. I was that man. See, one thing about me, man, I'm not gonna talk about anything that I haven't been through already. I'm not gonna talk about anything that I haven't gone through already. Because when I know something, I know that I know. And now I can talk about it. A lot of people on the internet, they talk about things they never been through. They read something and now they act like they're experts on nothing. Nah, you'll never find that here. Everything Sealz says is what Sealz went through. All right. So yes, I was that man. So it was hard for me to have relationships with women. But it took a good woman to show me exactly what it is. And I'm truly thankful. So now this man that met this great woman, he has a new door open to what life is all about, to the treasures of life, to the luxuries of life. And those things are all linked to love. real love. But it wouldn't have been there. He would have never reached that door if that woman didn't not only show him the door, but gave him the key. Mad props to y'all good women out there. Amazing. We need y'all. And the last feeling that I'm gonna bring up is that a lot of men feel when they meet an amazing woman, when they finally meet a great woman, is confirmation. I grew up in a household with a God-fearing grandmother. She used to always give me scriptures about relationships and men and women, the chemistry between the two, the things that happen in the Bible. I was raised on that. It's different to hear those things, to hear these teachings, and it doesn't have to be about the Bible. The things that your parents teach you, that tell you should look out for, the things you should avoid, all these things don't mean nothing if they are not executed. It doesn't mean anything if it's not relevant to you. It doesn't mean anything if you don't experience it in life. And most times we do experience the exact things our parents taught us to look out for and all that stuff. We usually do. But like they say, you don't know a fire is hot until you touch that fire, and now you're burnt. So when my grandma was giving me all these affirmations and verses and teachings, biblical teachings, it was cool. You know, I listened until it actually happened. Until I actually met that woman. And until I actually felt love. And until I actually got into a healthy relationship. Then I always harken back to what my grandma said. And I'm like, wow, you were right. I love you, Grandma. You were right. Everything you said. Now that I'm experiencing those things you talked about, you are confirming everything that I'm going through right now. Now I have confirmation. Now I have confirmation that there are good women out there who love me, who want to be with me. Now I have confirmation that there is a woman who wants to spend the rest of her life with me. Now I have a confirmation that there are people, good people out there that are looking out for me. Not everybody is out there to get me, which a lot of men go through, which a lot of men think. Now I have confirmation that love wins. So I appreciate y'all for watching this nighttime edition episode. Look out for your guys. Look out for the men in your life. Look out for, because a lot of them are struggling and they don't know how to express it. It doesn't have to be a romantic man. It could be your son, nephew, uncle. It could be anybody. Look out for men. Give them the door to express themselves, to be honest with you, to talk to you. Give them that lane of communication. Because these feelings, I feel like every man should feel. Because when they feel it, it is a game changer. Peace and blessings to y'all. Y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.